In this video, we are going to take a look at the first few games of the WNBA, look at the rookies and how they are performing. Before we start, if you like the content, then please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. All right, let's get into this. And if you're going to talk rookies, then my God, we have to talk Caitlin Clark. So if you saw my last video, I sort of took a few shots at Christy Sides and intimated that the return of Lisa Bluder, her coaching the Indiana Fever, wasn't as far-fetched as I initially thought it was. Now, to be honest, I was sort of YouTubing on that video, if you like. I don't think Lisa Bluder has any chance, or it's very, very, very unlikely. Never say any chance. But no, I do not think Lisa Bluder is going to take over as coach of the Indiana Fever, and I do not think Christy Sides is going to get fired during the current season. But what I do think, or what I was pointing out, was I wasn't a big fan of her criticizing or sort of talking about her players' weakness in a press conference. I just have no idea why you would do that. If you have a lot of wins on the boards, I guess you can. That seems like something Gino Auriemma would do, but he has 11 national championships under his belt, or a Bill Parcells. But if you're a relatively new coach and have a new rookie player, I just didn't see what the purpose of talking about how she dances around after she passes the ball and we need to break her bad habits. I don't think that served a real good purpose, and it was always going to be a bad soundbite, her saying we've got to get her comfortable taking long twos. As anybody, most analytical people hear that comment and it's like nails to a chalkboard. As I think the current thinking is pretty much unanimous that either you're getting to the basket or you're taking a three-pointer. Obviously, there's a place for the mid-range game, but it's not really the shot you're striving for. Now, with Caitlin Clark, it's pretty clear she is very polarizing. Ultimately, I think she is taking a lot of incoming in terms of comments because people are sick of hearing about how great she is. So I think there are a lot that are like, you're not as great as they all said you are. Eat it. The professional WNBA are showing you what real players are, which is fine. I think ultimately it seems like the last press conference I saw her in, she was handling it well and just saying all the right things, because ultimately she can shoot, and if you can shoot and get your shot off, you are going to be fine. Like, she is a ridiculously good three-point shooter. She has 4 years of demonstrating that. It's just a matter of time before some of the shots she takes starts going in as she settles down. But there's no doubt she is in a tough spot right now, because she is every player's Super Bowl, if you like, because they just want to line up and take their shots at her and say, come on, rookie, we are going to give it to you, because they've been hearing about Caitlin Clark for so long. And she said as much as well. Like, they're guarding me. From the moment I get the ball, they're putting pressure on me straight away, and everybody knows that she has the ability to shoot, so it's not like she's coming in unannounced. People are coming in game planning for her, knowing how explosive she is and trying to shut her down before she gets going. I actually thought that Indiana did some better things in the last game against the Liberty, even though they got blown out. I thought it was smart how sometimes Wheeler was bringing up the ball and they were trying to play her off the wing and move her around, as ultimately I think it'll help her taking off some of the pressure of bringing up the ball. In addition, I think it's important to remember that they have gone against two of the better teams in the WNBA, or at least that's what I think. I think the Sun will be good. They're in my top 4 as well. The Liberty are in my top 2. So that they took these 2 losses, I really don't think it's that big of a deal, really. They were expected losses. They were supposed to lose. So it doesn't matter if you look bad or not. It's how they adjust and get better throughout the season. Now, in terms of the other big headline rookies, Angel Reese, she played okay versus Dallas. She got going in the second half. Overall, I would say she's playing as expected. She's rebounding, or she's demonstrating that she will be able to rebound in the WNBA. We still don't know if she's going to be able to extend her range and play outside or not, as all her points versus Dallas came from within the paint. So she went 5 for 14 for 12 points. But like I said, she's able to get boards, and she handled herself all right. She got a few nice steals and was very active. Now, I take shots at James Wade all the time, the former Chicago coach, but no doubt he could find talent. Alana Smith, who they let get away to the Lynx, as a free agent. I just can't help but thinking, man, she would have been paired so nice with Camilo Cardoso, as she has that nice outside game and is a finesse player, and combine her with the inside play of Cardoso. That would have been a really nice 1-2. Or as well, they could have had all three of those players. Like Alana Smith, she only got 150 per season from the Lynx, so I'm really unsure why Chicago did not match that offer. The Dallas point guard situation is not real good. JC Sheldon was limited to 9 minutes and only scored 2 points in her debut. Yeah, it wasn't a great start for her. Obviously, it's just one game, but that's something to keep your eye on. Now, I was able to watch both games of Minnesota and Seattle. Early impressions of Elisa Peely, I'm just not sure it's going to work. I don't know if she's going to be able to get her shot off. Like, she can move people out of the way, but I just don't know if she has the athleticism to make up for her lack of height. To be determined. The other rookie, disappointingly, Nika Mule, cannot get on the court as she has visa issues, which is a mess because they took Kiana Williams off pretty quickly because she had a bad turnover. And Diggins Smith doesn't have a backup. And you could tell that she's fit. She's doing really well for missing all of last year, but she needs a backup point guard, and that's what Nika is supposed to be giving her a few minutes, and they don't really seem to have a lot of trust in Kiana Williams. And then, unfortunately for them, in the first game, Nneka Ogwumike got in foul trouble, and then obviously they'd cut Joyner Holmes, who is the backup power forward, to make room for Nika Mule. So it's just been a cluster, unfortunately, for them. Hopefully she can get her visa sorted quickly and get on the court. Now, the rookie that's looked the best so far is Cameron Brink, as she played well versus Atlanta. She took Cheyenne Parker off the dribble a couple of times as well. She displayed her outside shot. Just sort of seems to have that unicorn game. If she can stay healthy, the early returns look promising for her, having that all-around game that you're looking for a power forward center that can go inside, outside for sure. The other rookie for LA, Rickea Jackson, she just looks raw. She looks like she has a WNBA body, but her head is spinning just in terms of where she's supposed to be and what she is doing. She'll get minutes. I mean, that was a perfect game for LA. They remained competitive the whole game and then lost it at the end. More ping pong balls to get another quality player at the end of the season, even though Kurt Miller will deny that. Now, just to finish off, to stress that it is very, very early. Cameron Brink's only played one game. They're playing the Aces, so it might be welcome to the league, rookie. Welcome to A'ja Wilson. That should be a fun matchup to watch. But overall, yes, it is very, very early. Give me your thoughts and comments on the rookies you've seen so far. Who has impressed you, and who do you think might continue to struggle? All right, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good night.